Hello, I'm Raglin. This is Not Your Family, Not Your Friend book reviews. Book reviews without a conflict of interest. I don't get paid for these reviews. I don't swap these reviews with other authors. I'm not your family or your friend, so you can't guilt me into giving you good reviews. I'm reviewing today Of Giants and Men by Caspar. The term in media res means the middle of the action. It's where novels are supposed to start if they want to hook the reader, leaving all the necessary backstory to be inserted subtly, gradually, and only when motivated as the story unfolds. If Of Giants and Other Men begins in media res, then there's not much hope for the rest of the novel. Now, I understand literary novels often attempt to break from convention, but the reader picks up a book primarily to be entertained and perhaps enlightened, despite how it's categorized, literary, genre, or otherwise. Up until and including Chapter 4, the majority of this novel is backstory about family history. There's no doubt it's necessary, but presenting it in this way is tedious. The story is loaded with innuendo and foreshadowing, and for this reader, it seemed apparent that these plans would resurface later in the novel. Unfortunately, they were so obvious that when eventually they did, it would not be with surprise or with an epiphany, but with a yawn and I told you so. I found the writing too pedantic and uninspired, and the lack of action and the layers of backstory too oppressive to carry on past Chapter 4. I kept yearning and expecting to see action like in Harold Robbins' in The Adventurers, which he introduced right away. Granted, Harold Robbins is not literary fiction, but literary fiction, does it have to be boring? I downloaded this book free from Story Cartel as part of an ongoing commitment to review new self-published authors. On Amazon, here's how I evaluate this book. The writing was average. There's some violence, some sex, and the point of view is written in the third person. I give it 2 stars. I didn't like it. The text version of this review is posted on Amazon, Goodreads, Library Thing, Barnes & Noble, Booklikes, Google Books, and Smashwords. Sites where you can win or download free books are listed below. Thank you for writing this book, Caspar. I appreciate your commitment and hard work in this worthwhile endeavor. Keep writing, and remember what Nietzsche said, art is a proper task in life.